la 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 la. Oh. Good afternoon. How are you enjoying your afternoon? You can come and draw it yourself, please. Can you come and draw it? Because I would like that. How about we do it this way? Maybe you'll be the one stepping on the mines this time. I have stepped on my own and got one of my leg amputated. Maybe you'll be the one to step on that. Maybe you have your own leg amputated. Maybe that will be okay. Or that will make you have some sense. How do some of you even breathe? You're wishing me to step on another mine. Are you being serious now? Hmm? Are you being serious? You want me to step on another mine? Maybe you will do that for me. So you will know what it feels like losing a leg. Okay? And I bet you can't survive what I've been through. I think you cannot survive it. You know, you're not kidding, oh. I want it to return to you. You be the one to step on the mine this time. Hmm? And then you lose your leg. And let's see if you can survive what I've been through. And then come back and tell me how it feels like. And then how it feels like also for someone to make mockery of your, of your situation. That would be okay. Blessings to you. Thank you. Okay? Because some of you don't know how to talk. You don't know how to talk. I want you to step on a mine. I am praying for you. I will pray for you so that you will mistakenly step on a mine. I didn't even know what I stepped on was a mine, and it exploded and affected my leg. And I'm going to pray for you so that you will step on a mine mistakenly, and so one of your leg will be amputated. The kind of things you wish me, I'm wishing it back to you. Maybe by then we'll have some sense and know how to talk well. Hmm? Maybe you will have some sense. For now, I don't know. Hi, Larry. How are you? Lonnie. Hi, Lonnie. You're a very pathetic person. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. It's time to let you go. Bye. You won't be seeing me anymore. So get out. Hi, Angie. Angie, good afternoon. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm fine, thank you. Just got back from the massage. And I said, let me come and unwind my stress. How are the girls? Yes, I'm feeling better now. I feel better. I feel much, much better now. How is your day going? Thank you. Thank you for your concern. I appreciate. I appreciate so much. Just want to finish a book I started about Ben Carson. All right. Yes, Justina. Yes. Understand. Do I do a switch? I love reading so much, especially when I'm in a good mood. It helps me to concentrate. I don't know why when I shake my stump like this, you guys complain. Don't you shake your legs? Shaking my stump means shaking my leg. It's just as if I'm shaking my leg. But this one feels so easily. You understand? And I feel better when I do like this. And whenever you see me rubbing my stump, I feel okay. I feel relaxed. And when I do like this, I feel okay too. So stop complaining. Leave me. I feel okay when I do like this. I feel relieved. This is my leg, and this is part of me. This is part of my body now. Okay? This is, I need to exercise it. I need to. Mm, 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 mm. I remember those days when I'll be, even up till now, sometimes I'll be in a deep phantom pain. Deep one. Or maybe I don't want to take some painkillers. I don't have uh, ice block close to me. I will fumble it to ease the pain, and it helps. I will fumble it like this just to ease my pain. and I feel okay. And sometimes when I shake my stump or when I rub it, it is maybe I am feeling a certain kind of sensation that I want I want it to get relieved. Okay. These are the things you're going to learn from me, especially the ones who wants to learn, who wants to know deep about my journey. I've not even started yet to share this journey with you people, but this is how I feel whenever I rub my stump. And sometimes, if I want to sleep fast, if I want to have a deep sleep, I rub my stump. It helps me sleep. Even my niece knows. Maybe when I call her and say, "Oh, come and rub my stump," I just fall asleep immediately. It's this kind of sensation I feel. You know, something something that was meant to torment me is now giving me a kind of joy. You understand? So sometimes it takes long for messages to drop. Charles, you say what happened to my eyes? Angie, thank you. I just saw your message now and I've pinned it. Thank you so much. You know, I just sleep. I just sleep. The stump is the stump is part of me. I want to share something now about a friend. Angie, are you listening? I want you to give me your honest response about what I'm about to share. I have this friend who I met, and the person has been nothing sort of amazing. He's just an amazing person. Angie, thank you. The person has been an amazing person to me. Um, when I started maybe that was my first um or second time live stream, I acknowledge that I dressed um I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Some of you who are saying all these negative things, do you think you can survive what I've been through? You think maybe because I lost a leg, I don't have the chance. I shouldn't be given the chance to speak again or to live my life. Is that what some of you think? I came fully prepared. It took me a long time, but I'm prepared for this. I want to share a story, Angie, of what's happening between me and a friend. But let me give it time. I want to give it time before I'll talk about it. I knew I did something that wasn't right, but I don't know. Let me just give it time. All right, my love. All right, thank you. Thank you. You know, it took me a whole time for me to think about coming to the social space to create awareness for persons living with disability and people, the victims of landmine. It took me a whole lot of courage. And I'm here now. You think you can bully me into silence? No, you can't. I'll only quit when I want to quit. No, I'm not going to quit. You can't make me quit. Never. Ask questions. I survived bullying during my primary school, secondary, and the tertiary. And you think you can bully me here now? Nah, 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 nah. Nah, nah, nah. I'm so strong. I'm a strong person. Though sometimes the things you put out here get to me, but not that deep. I don't let it affect me so deeply. As a human being that has a blood, what did I do to you? You understand? I'm not backing out. I'm not backing out in this journey. And I believe strongly that some of you, I'm going to change the way you reason for good. You see those negative reasoning of yours? I'm going to turn them into a positive reasoning. That is true. Some of you who have chose to reason negatively, I'm here to make some sense into you guys. I'm not proud about it, but I'm so proud about it because I know some of you, at the end of this journey, you're going to learn something positive. How to be kind to people. When you choose to be kind to someone, it will not cost you anything. Like I used to say, it doesn't cost anything. But you choose in the comfort of your home to, before typing and then sending that stuff you want to send to that person. Have you heard about, have you imagined how that person will feel? Have you imagined the person's reaction? Oh, this person I'm going to send this thing now. What if she reads or he reads it? How are they going to feel? Or if this thing is being thrown at me, how do I feel? Have you then you sit in the comfort of your home and you imagine, excuse me, you imagine, oh, get off the camera, go off, go wear some clothes, go do this, go do that. Even if I'm a baby, you babies now have a mind of their own. I don't think you control them. Okay? I don't think you can control babies now. They have mind of their own. Let alone an adult. A 29-year-old adult. 29-year-old adult. You want me to live my life to entertain you? You want to tell me how to live my life so that I can entertain you? So how about my own happiness? Have you had a thought about that? Hmm? Have you had a thought about my own life? Want me to reply you? Someone here before I blocked him now, he was like he wants me to step on another mine. This That's true. That he wants me to step on another mine, and then I'll be what I what. I read the comment and I didn't reply him. He keep pushing the comments coming, and I was like, oh, that which you wish me, I want it back to you. Then he switched mouth, was like, oh no, I didn't mean that. Oh. And then when his apology was accepted, he continued with the bully. That means some of you are not really sorry. You're not really sorry for your actions. I had to block him. I had to, yes, I had to block him. I think sometimes I will entertain that, but sometimes if I'm not in the mood, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like you to mess with my mental health because some of these things gets to me. But for me to run away because of this comment, no. I'll only end the life and then go, maybe cry over it and then come back. But for me to shut the space of social media for you bullies, never. Read my lips, never. When life throws lemon at you, you make lemonade out of it. I'm here to stay. I'm here to entertain you. So I'm never going to back out. Never. So if you want to journey with me, come with your positivity. Come with all the juiciest thing you have in your heart. Come imagining that if I'm your younger sister, come imagining that if I am your wife, come having in mind that, oh, if I am your mother, will you say those things you put out here to them? Or maybe you found people telling them all those things. How would you feel? My younger sister goes through, as I'm streaming now, she's here, she's watching. She will be like, oh, I've always known you to be a strong person. But the kind of comments you receive sometimes, Auntie, I don't think a whole lot of people wanted me to come to the social space. And I was like, no, 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 I can't because of the bullies and all that. Now I have made the decision to be here. I'm going to be here. Bring the bullying. It's not going to take anything from me. The height of it is just for me to shut down the life, the streaming. Go cry and then come back more stronger. But thank you, Elizabeth. You understand? I'm not gonna let those things get to me. Never. Never. Not me, not in my lifetime. And that is why I encourage parents who have kids with special need. Don't train these kids to be pitied. Some of these parents build in this pitied spirit in these kids. And then when they go out, they want to be pitied. They have this inferiority complex in them. I never for once had any inferiority complex in me. I never for once. I never for once had this inferiority complex in me. Never. But just that I am an introvert right from birth. And that till today I'm trying to deal. But letting you influence me in a negative way, I don't entertain that one. I don't like that. So if these parents will come together and build their kids strongly, don't let those negative comments get to you. It will be a better start. They will be able to face their tomorrow without fear. Like now, I'm facing my tomorrow without fear because I'm starting today. My parents started earlier, courtesy of my mom. She started earlier. When I tell people that my mother defined me before I had to define myself, they'll be like, "What do you mean?" And I will explain in details. She foresaw how my tomorrow is going to be like and built me for it. Even while growing, I was like, "Oh no, I don't think you're the one who agreed for this. I don't think I will agree for this." But now I've seen this world is a very we have if we have 100 people all over the world, let's just say we only have 5% of nice people. The rest are just people who are so mean. And the mean people are still trying to take the remaining 5. That's just the world we're into. So it will not cost you anything. And then when you meet someone, be nice to them. So many of us are in big clothes, looking all well, smelling good, but we have something that is eating us up, which a kind word can help. Maybe when you tell that person, "Oh, how are you doing? You'll be fine," without even knowing what the person is going through, you say, "Oh, you'll be fine." You know, the person will now be breathing that words in his or her mind, smiling. And that is healing. It might not put a stop to what the person is going through, but it will help. Just for example, now when sometimes when I go out on the way, I'll see people be like, "Oh, don't worry, everything will be okay. You'll be fine." You understand? Maybe that is not what I need that time, but you see those words, they are already in my heart, and they are going to motivate me for that day, inspire me, build me, help me to carry along. You understand? It will help me to carry along. it will help me to carry along. Maybe that is not what I need, but it will help. I love positive words so much. This afternoon, when I came back from my massage section, I called my mom over the phone and I was telling her about the pain I was going through, that my shoulder hurt so much that I trekked along. She shouted, "Oh, I've warned you not to trek. Stop trekking, this, that." I was like, I was in a situation that was the only option. It's either I trek to do what I was supposed to do at that time, or I will go back having an unsuccessful day. So I had to go do that. I had to go do that. And she was encouraging me like usual. "Oh, don't worry. You will be fine. You will be this." And I understood her. And I smiled. She smiled also. I smiled and she smiled too. My mom is my number one fan. She's my chairperson. She knows how to make me relax. And I was a bit scared of calling her because when I call her, she will be a bit worried, but she knows I can handle that. I can handle myself. We talked over it and she's fine and I'm also fine. You see? So my mother didn't stress herself to end up having one soft girl that your bullies can get to. No. No, 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 no. It can't. It can never get to me. Rather, it's making me more strong. Yes, it's building me. And I so much, from the depth of my heart, appreciate your comments because I am learning from it. Angie. And here now, I've got a mother and I've got a sister. I've got a friend. I've got a best friend here, Angie. A stranger who has been amazing, who understands my story, even without sharing the deeper part of it with her. She knows what people like us might be going through every day. And then trying to tell some of you to be nice with your words. I don't know if it will. I don't know if. Do you guys derive joy in bullying people? How do you feel when you bully people? As in, I want to know, how do you. Maybe some of us will join you people. If you end, do you end when you bully people? Hmm? How do you guys sleep at night when you bully people? You say all manner of things to people. How? If I am not someone who is not that strong, though some of the comments get to me, if I'm not that strong, I think maybe my first and second streaming, I would have said, no, I'm not coming back. The bullies is so much. Hmm? I would have said, no, I'm not coming out again. This space is very filled with dates. That was why one girl also, she has paralysis as a result of polio. She's scared to come out and share her journey because she's scared she will be bullied. And when I spoke to her over the phone, I said, "You are not ready. When you're ready, you will come out and share the story. There are kind people who will defend you, like my Angie and some other ones here too." So if you think you will come and say, "Oh," like someone who is saying my stump is labubu. Ah, this is a very expensive labubu. Expensive labubu. Oh my God. Expensive one, oh. It's not a child's play. Okay? So, just be nice with your comments. It's not going to cost you anything. Be nice to people. Can you imagine at the age of 10, I woke up after passing out? Then I woke up. Exactly. You know, bullies are terrible people. And then you have you have your two legs. You walked with your two legs to the farm with your mother. And then after 2 days, you woke up from coma. And then you saw your legs so bandaged. And the process of healing, it wasn't healing. Every day you go out with pain from the orthopedic homes and then to a hospital. And at the end of the day, it was like the doctor called your parents and said to them, at this point, nothing more can be done. All she needs now is amputation. The leg already is rotten. I was even feeling the smell. My parents could feel the smell. Even from the orthopedic home, they were the one who gave my parents the idea that, oh, this is getting bad. But my parents refused amputation. But at that point, this is the final, or you take your child out. My father couldn't stand it. Then your two parents came to you and said, oh, my daughter, the decision now is for your best interest, so that you will live, so that it will not bother to hurt you. This thing happened to me here. The explosion was here, on my ankle here. But during the treatment, it was decaying. We thought it was healing, the bandages and all that. It was decaying to this very place you saw my leg being amputated. My parents couldn't stand it. Oh, but that is the best decision for you. What do I know? They were just telling me for me to be aware. That is already their decision. I cannot stop them, because they know best for me at that time. And then my leg got amputated. And then I woke up to see me having one leg. I survived those trauma. October, I will be 19 years as an amputee. October, it will be my 19th year as an amputee. And you think you can still silence me? No. It will only affect me a little bit, but I will be fine. Then growing, I now become that child that everybody will see and then they will look at. Oh, she has one leg. Oh, she's using crutches. And then a little child will see me putting on a skirt and run to me and then put their head under to see what happened to one of my leg. And they will be like, oh, I'm talking about the ones who fear will let them come closer to me, because some of them see me and run away. They've seen a ghost. You understand? Some see me and start crying like, oh, we've seen people, we've seen someone we've not seen before. Do you really blame them? No. And that is why I'm creating this awareness. Also for their parents. And you think you can bully me? Nah, you cannot. I've come too far to go back. I've come too far to go back. I am only a victim of landmine. Something I don't know. It was after the explosion that it was discovered that that very particular spot was a stockpile after the Nigerian Civil War. There are still mines there, yet to be exhumed. Continue with your bullying. I know it will never stop, and I'm ready. You know? And then there comes a stage of learning how to use the crutches. I had to learn how to use the crutches. It was a total trauma on its own. And then the fateful day we were discharged from the hospital, the fateful day we were discharged from the hospital, on getting home, a newbie, I was still learning. I'm not that strong in crouching. There was a water spill on the floor. My wounds are still fresh. I will continue to share this thing to tell you how strong I am, that no, you will not bully me to silence. I've gone through pain to let this affect me. No. Coming back, I slipped. The water on the floor slipped my crutches and I fell with this leg hitting the ground, and then come and see bleeding. People who were just discharged from the hospital getting home had another emergency, and I was taken back to the hospital. They had to start restitching. The bleedings were much. I saw this. I still remember them. I remember the flash from the explosion. I remember how I fell. I remember all the pains from my healing journey. When I would go to the orthopedic home for my treatment, the injections, the drugs, and all that, the pains. You know what? The massaging, trying to pull your bones together, and the bruises also. You know all those pains? I remember them till tomorrow. If I can endure that, what is your bullying that I will not endure now? What is your bullying? Hey, God. What is your bullying that I, Vivian, will not endure? We went back to the hospital. There came before me the worst pain. I saw my parents crying. People who are trying to heal from the stress, from the trauma. Their daughter was in for. Come and see my dad using hand. My mom trying to control the blood. The blood was so flushing, pumping. Was it the blood transfusion I had at the hospital? My father had to sleep on the hospital floor. My mother had to sleep on the hospital floor just for me. I saw those things. The pain is all here in my chest, in my heart. I carry them always. And you think you can bully me with your talk? No. After this second emergency, we came back and life began. I was faced with the reality that, girl, this is how you're going to be for the rest of your life. Unless you decide otherwise. My mother held my hand, walked with me till this very day of this journey. My mother held my hand. I said, I believe in you. There is a purpose for you. And that purpose I will achieve. So your bullying is not going to do anything. Because I already have my confidence and my balance, which I always tell people. Define your purpose. Define your confidence and your balance. Once you have that confidence, you're balanced. So when someone at your back will say, oh, you're gonna fall, you will not believe them, because already you know where you've stationed yourself. If I had the opportunity to recreate myself, you think I will not? Or do you know the emergency finances I spend sometimes as a result of this? Last year, I know how much I spent when I sustained bruises and boils all over me. I was on a daily antibiotic for my healing, so that this leg will not get infected. And you think you can bully me? Oh, no, darling. You cannot bully me. You can't. Because I've gone so far to look back or to even go back. And then growing up, the challenges I have encountered. You know the challenges I've encountered? Do you know my challenges? Do you know? It is only the people who know me too well will tell you that, oh, that girl is a strong girl. She's a very strong girl. 3 years ago would have been the worst experience. Maybe I would have been depressed for life. But I still moved on. I said, no. All thanks to amazing. You see, one of the things in life is this. let your first supporter, your first fan base come from your home. Once you have the support of your home, man, nothing. Let me read my wonderful friend's comments. All right. Once you have the support of your parents, eh? Once you have the support from home, that is why sometimes if you see these people who are not properly raised and properly loved at home, you will know. They seek validation outside because they lack love. That you see that homely love, once you lack it, I don't know how you will survive. You always want to prove something. You always want to prove something. I am loved at home properly. Properly. That is why some of these things don't get to me. Before I let you see my vulnerable state, and if by mistake I let it all out for you, I will hold you so dear. Yes. I will hold you so dear. Because some persons want to see you in your lowest and they can take advantage of it. They want to see you in your lowest and then take. Some of them feel like they care. They don't care. Don't take every, oh, I love you to heart. Oh, God. I don't just know. But I'm here to share this journey with some of you who care to listen. I am not backing out. I have people who want to hear me and then help themselves. I'm here for them. I have parents who want to hear from me and then know how to reshape their kids. And I'm here for them. And then you don't want me to talk about it. You want me to get silenced. No. No. It is people like you that when we meet them for work, you will not judge us based on our appearance without giving us that opportunity to express ourselves. That is why we're creating an awareness that, yes. I saw one amputee. That was it 2 weeks ago? She's also a cook and a graduate. I was so happy. Defining her purpose. I know some people will not give her jobs, but there are some kind people who will be like, oh, let me encourage this girl who wants to do something. Because it's not everybody who wants to do something. Who been in her state and want to do something. And the few who wants to do, encourage them when you meet them. I place you here, Angie. I place you here. Thank you so much. Thank you. You think? So when you meet people like that, you be kind to them. You help them. I almost cried here and I said, no, 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 I don't want to cry. So that you people will see me cry and laugh at me. Never. In all of this, I say, I am begging, I'm appealing. If there is one thing you will learn from my channel, learn kindness. Learn how to share love. Learn how to be kind to people. Learn how to appreciate people when you meet them. You don't need to know someone before you share love to that person. You don't need to. Be good to them when you sit there. You don't need to. You don't need to know someone. Even as I'm preaching, some of you are still being you. Some of you are just like this, so you're not going to change. No matter what you preach, you're not going to change. We accept that. But for some of you who will allow these other negatively minded people to influence you, I'm just pleading. Don't join them. Some of them lack parental love. They are not loved at home. They are bittered. They've allowed what they are going through define them. You know, sometimes what you go through can actually put you in a depression and make you do things or say things you shouldn't say. I understand that, fine. But if you're sick, seek healing. Don't poison other people's mind. If you're sick, just seek for healing. You can get a therapist to train you. Don't just spoil other people's mood with your own words. Okay? Some people are just going to be the way they are for life. Just the way I have accepted that my leg is never going to grow back to the end of my life. I've accepted that one. That I know. For some of you who will come to preach miracle, I believe in miracle. I know miracles happens. You see miracle, I know that. But for me to believe this kind of miracle, it is only one God from heaven comes down. He's the only one who can perform this miracle now. Miracles, I believe. I have faith. Okay? So some people are like that. They are not going to change no matter what you preach to them. Even if you like, show them all the kindness in the world. They've chosen that path for themselves. So the best thing you would do is, if you preach and they don't want to change, you leave them. I'm taking note of some of you, your comments. As long as I come here every day and I preach and I talk about this, and you don't want to change, I will just be blocking you. So you will leave my space. You think I'm not taking note of all of them? I'm taking note of it. I have that retentive memory. I'm taking note of each and every one of you. I'll just block so that you will go elsewhere and showcase your whatever is not here. You understand? So don't pollute other people who wants to change. Don't. Like someone will see someone and then, oh, for example, now someone will see me and like me. A man will see me and like me and say, oh, I love this girl. I want to marry this girl. And then one of his friends will be like, you say you want to marry who? Who do you say you want to marry? That girl with one leg, she's a liability. What are you going to do with her? And if the person is someone who has no mind of his own, he's been affected. He's been influenced like that. That is one reason, that is one thing you should let these people out of your space. Bless you too. You understand? That is why when you see those people, run. They want to influence you. You run. One time in my relationship, my my ex then said to me that his friend said I was a liability. But he didn't see that liability in me. I was full of life. I was still in active service. I was working. So if you don't leave this kind of people, they will influence you negatively. You will become a shadow of yourself just like them. They are miserable. They just want to be miserable for the rest of their life. And that is how we're going to be. Ha ha ha. Yes, I lost my leg. Any other thing you say about that? Thank you. Honestly, Angie, I'm telling you, he came back and said, "Oh, that his friend said I'm a, why is he dating me?" And finally, they influenced him, and I don't regret, because I wouldn't want to end up with someone who have no mind of their own, who can make decision. You allow your friend influence you. How? Are you a baby? So if your friend tell you not to eat, you will not eat. I don't. I don't believe that. That means in your own mind, you were not proud of what you have. So that was why you were easily influenced. My name is Vivian. Hassan, you've asked me that question before and I've answered you. Yes, thank you. You see people who don't have mind of their own, who cannot decide what's happening in them with around their life. That is how they behave. That is how they behave. You can't, man, you can't stop there. That is true. That is true. I know. I'm aware of it. Thank you. So me, I have come with all my strengths. I've come with all the confidence my mom imposed in me. You know? And the one I've grown to put on myself, that I will not let you people bully me to silence. No, I refuse to be bullied. And I think I'm done talking. Maybe you ask me questions now, I will answer. Thank you. I'm 29. Maybe you can go back to hell. There's no hell here. The hell you're coming back from, you can go back there. I'm from Imo State. Cry for who? Who am I crying for? Maybe you were late. Kindness. Show kindness to people. You don't need to know someone before you're good to that person. People with disability have the right to live, have the right to smile. Stop discriminating them. Stop making them feel less of themselves. Give them the opportunity to express themselves. What is what? Amen. I value you so too. I value you so much too, Angie. Of course, sometimes I feel like giving up. I feel like. But then again, I will say to myself, I've come so far to give up. 3 years ago, I know what I went through. At that point, I wanted to give up. Even this afternoon, I sat here reading some comment. I feel like, oh, are you sure this is not the best time for me to leave? And I said to myself, no. I remember people like you now, and I said, oh no, I'm not going to give up. I will share my story. For each time I think of giving up, I get more strength to continue. That is just it. Each time I feel like, oh, let me give up, I had more strength to continue. Then I remember that, oh, I know people who have bragged with me, who've used me to brag. Oh, that girl, she's a very strong girl. I remember what people would say to them. Oh, Shebi, you say this person is a very strong person. Now look at her. I said, no, I'm not giving up. I'm not going to give up on myself. There are people who are looking at me to share their story. They want to. I have promised myself I am never going to give up. Feel like this load is overwhelming you, that this load is too much for you to carry as a human being. You will feel that way. But giving up, no, my love. What's this one saying? Samuel, you don't feel like you wake me up. You are. I don't understand. I don't understand what you're trying to say. My parents are very proud of me. They are so proud of me. So when I give up, people will laugh at them. So people will laugh at me also. Angie, when I give up too, people will laugh at. So we're not giving up, my love. We're not. Thank you, Ali. Thank you. Thank you, Angie. Thank you. Some of you should read that. I'm a victim of landmine. A bomb explosion affected one of my legs, Samuel. Samuel, do you really think your life is meaningful more than mine? Is that what you really think? You think your life is more meaningful more than mine? I rebuke you. You will give up. You will fail in life. You see, you, Samuel, you will fail. Your life is not meaningful. If your life is not meaningful, so be your own. Stupid thing. Can you imagine? The same thing I'm saying here. Some of you are. Eh. Thank you all so much. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your love. But you know what? Giving up is never the option. I'm not giving up. Of course, darling, I got this. Thank you. I'm never giving up. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. I love you, Annie. Thank you. Give up, K. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving Satan that chance. Never. Never, never will I give the devil that chance. No, 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 no. I'm not. I'm good, Morris. I'll go now. So you take care. See you tomorrow. Angie, thank you so much, my love. Thank you all for your wonderful comment. I appreciate. Annie. Yes, of course. Angie, thank you so, so much. Yes. Good night. Take care. My regards to the girls. You all have a wonderful evening. I love you all. Bye.